First one, enhanced employee view customization, and we'll see how the employee view page can be further customized and what kind of an update that how we bought in from our previous week. So we will be concentrating on our first branch itself. And there are two main sections that we want to look into. First of all is a forms part, and then we need the custom fields part. So under forms, we'll be moving into employees, and we will be concentrating on different types of forms that we have. On the first form, we have personal details. I'm talking first of all about the groups. Personal details, employee details, current address, permanent address, and all the fields. These are all default fields in EalSuite itself. None of them are custom fields. All of these are placed under respective groups. I'm quite sure that you have the knowledge that we can customize this forms, right? The form in which the employee is creating. We can place those fields anywhere we want. We can create a number of groups, right? Then into different fields, you can place it like that. And an employee interest is also present here. So before adding it, we'll move into the custom field section and then look for employees custom fields. You can see employee interest custom field has been created against it. The field type is text box. So I will be adding employee interest custom field into the form, into the basic employee form, and it has been added under the current address. No, I don't want that. I want it to come under personal details. So the last personal detail group field will be employee interest. So you can click on submit, and then we'll return back to the dashboard itself, and we'll move into HRM, into employees. We'll create a new tab here and we'll start the creation process. So employee here. So we'll go with a new name. Vivek Shravan, the date of birth, right? So we can go back to 1990, March 9th. The male, the marital status is single, and we can provide a Vivek at vivek.shravan at hjkwin.com, and it's Vivek 1990 at gmail.com will be the personal address. And we can also provide a phone number. An alternative phone number is not really necessary. So under employee interest, which is a custom field minded, football, then music and karate. Now about the employee details, the date of joining will be July 31st. Full-time employee active under the product management designation. The department will be products. Job title will be associate product manager. Now the address line. We can provide a house number also. So we have Highland Apartments. We can take this near Southgate here into the current address line 2. Into the state of Kerala. And the permanent address will again be the same itself. We'll just copy paste it. There's a reason why I'm taking time and effort to fill each and every column, because you can see a completely flourished view page in that sense. All right. So the employee is created here. Every detail is provided apart from the alternative phone number. So we'll go to the view page here. So you're seeing in normal customers, lead, suppliers, and everyone, there was a separate section for custom fields, right? We don't have that right now. What have we done? So we have done a lot of things. So under personal information, you can see a lot of information coming here under work and under account core details. So in the previous update, we bought in inline editing. So if you're not familiar with what is inline editing and the kind of permissions associated with it, I would recommend going through our recording of our previous webinar, right? The previous releases. I would highly recommend that. It's a very cool feature, very important feature, I would say. Right now, you can see an edit button on the right corner of summary alone. So you can click on it. A model comes up or a pop-up comes up in which there's a reason why I showed you the forms feature earlier, because forms had a similar kind of a UI, right? So here the ID, the form field, the employee interest is not added here. I was quite sure that everybody was wondering, we already provided data into the employee interest field, right? Then why is it not present here? So right now we have the option to update the view layout. So that is a new update. So here you can see under personal information, all of these are present. Under work, this is present. Under account core details, this is present. Now imagine you want to rework on this. So under personal information, you have name, date of birth, gender, marital status, phone number, and everything. And the address line, I don't want it to be here. So I'm completely removing the address from here. And I need to have the employee interest coming here under personal information. And then work and then account core details is enough. Like say enough. And if there's a situation in which you need to have some kind of an address, then I'm just keeping the address like this. And address line, maybe the current city, state, zip is enough. So when you bring it here, it will be directly coming here. As of now, we are bringing in this feature like this. So you can keep it right down here under the address section. Yes. And you can click on submit. Yes, you can see that the view page under the summary, tab or under the summary section is completely changed. I bought in the employee interest, which is a custom field right here. Then we have work, and then we have core account details, and then we have address. So imagine I want the address to go above the account core details. Can I do that? That is a thing. So you can do that. All you have to do is you just have to rearrange it, right? So right now we don't have the dragging facility here. So what we will do, we will just rename it as address and this as account core details. And then we will work it out like this. Yes. So we have bought in that change. So the layout has been updated successfully. So see, each and every week, the changes that we have bought in our previous week, it was line editing. Before that, it was about editing the first section, the basic information and the joining details, right? Even though that could have been edited, we can just rework, even we can change the name of the group right there, this header. So we are bringing in minute updates into our employee view page itself, right? We have the major edit here. We have a sectional edit here. We have sectional edit here as well when it comes to rearranging the summary tab itself. And then when we have another depth of edit that is inline editing.